Long before Kim Jong-un was even born or North Korea was even considered a thing, Korea was already a target for capitalist domination, as was pointed out in 1926 by Dutch communist Henk Sneevliet. Let's take a quick peek at the class struggle element in the liberation struggle of the Indonesian people. The revolutionary movements in various colonial and semi-colonial countries, which appear in different forms but which all have a profoundly anti-imperialist character, have caught the attention of the whole world. From Morocco to Korea, they have made themselves known to a greater or lesser extent, and they are of a great concern to the capitalist governments, which realize that the capitalist development in these large and quite often densely populated countries is of utmost importance for maintaining the capitalist system. That was written nearly 25 years before the Korean War. So we can just add all this to the Black Book of Capitalism. Henk's a very interesting character. He's a Dutch communist. He went around the world causing all sorts of great communist trouble. Let's check it out. He was there for the formation of both the Communist Party of Indonesia in 1914 and the Communist Party of China in 1921. He founded all kinds of different organizations and parties and participated in many different socialist and communist parties and organizations until Adolf H's crew got him in 1942, and that was the last of Henk. I found this to be quite interesting. Vladimir Lenin was impressed enough by him to send him as a Communist International comintern representative to China. Henk lived in China from 21 to 1923 and was present at the founding Congress of the Communist Party of China. And Henk, he had some hot takes of the day, like you can see down below here. He wanted to create a united front with the nationalists in China. And at first, many of his ideas were not very popular, though some of them would be taken on, later. All right, so later on in 27, I believe, he breaks all ties with the Comintern. In 1929, Henk formed a new political party, the Revolutionary Socialist Party. This organization concentrated on national issues, gaining some successes in organizing the unemployed movement, strike actions, and the struggle against the rise of fascism. He went to prison here and there for his revolutionary activities. He was actually elected to a member of the lower house of parliament when he was imprisoned, and he remained in that position until 1937. In August 33, the RSP signed the Declaration of the Four, along with the International Communist League, led by Leon Trotsky, the OSP, and the Socialist Workers' Party of Germany. This declaration was intended as a step towards the new Fourth International of revolutionary socialist parties. So as you can see, Henk not only got around the world, but he got around parties too. He was in and out and creating. Anyways, pretty neat. And thank goodness, eventually in 1938, Henk and the RSP ultimately refused to join this new international organization, however, thereby breaking with the Trotskyist movement. Instead, the RSP became a part of the International Bureau of Revolutionary Socialist Unity, along with the Independent Labour Party, Britain, and the Workers' Party of Marxist Unification of Spain. In 1940, he founded a resistance group against the German occupation, the Marx-Lenin-Luxemburg Front. I like the name, I don't know much about him. This was largely engaged in producing propaganda for socialism and opposing the Adolf H occupation of the Netherlands, and it as such was heavily involved with the February strike of 1941. So if anybody else knows any great details about Henk, please fill us in the comments. Solidarity, comrades.